Hello and welcome to Symptropy. This is Kai Chaotic, and today we're going to be chatting over the CAS for my newest Let's Play. I'm doing a Let's Play that I'm going to call Gothic Matchmaking. It's going to center around our main sim here, which is who we'll be creating today. Her name is Mikynsie Hart, and she is going to live in my church build. The church build is actually what inspired this. I really wanted a sim to live there, and I was thinking about, I guess, in Sims 2, and I know people have heard me talk about this before, I'm sure. In Sims 2, the favorite, oh god, it's kind of late, so if I'm not the best commentator at the moment, yeah, that's why. But between grad school and work, I'm just gonna have to fit these in when I can. So I'm recording this now before I go to bed. Anyway, one of my favorite things about The Sims 2 was the attraction system. And the attraction system in Sims 2, if you're not familiar, was where you got to pick likes and dislikes for your Sims. When you were in CAS, when you were in Create a Sim, you got to create 3 traits that your Sims looked for in other Sims, and I think 1 that they didn't like, or maybe it was 2 they liked and 2 they didn't like. I don't remember. Didn't liked. Oh my gosh. I can't words right now. Forgive me. Anyway. Yeah, so that was my favorite part of the game because it added so much to gameplay. Because your Sims would meet other Sims and they would be automatically attracted to them or automatically not attracted to them kind of autonomously. And that was nice because if your Sim wasn't attracted to another Sim, it was a lot harder to get them together romantically. If they were attracted, it was a lot easier. They would kind of autonomously flirt with each other. This was added in the, I think, first expansion to that game was Hot Date, Sims 1 or Sims 2. I don't remember. But anyway, it was kind of the Romance City type expansion pack for The Sims 2 that added this feature, I believe. I don't think it was in base game. Pretty sure it wasn't. Someone's going to correct me on that if it was, but I think it was added later. But it really just opened up so much gameplay for me because I could plop a Sim in a world with likes and dislikes, and they would autonomously be attracted to other Sims. I mean, I know I'm not explaining this well, but it was so cool. It was just such a cool gameplay feature. So I decided that I wanted to do a matchmaking Let's Play with the Sim that I created to live in that church, because ultimately I think that church is made for a couple to live in. That's just how I feel about it. So I'm making Mikynsie here to find her perfect soulmate to live with her in that church. The kind of catch with her is that she is unflirty. So because she's a loner, because she's an artist, that's her studio. She doesn't, as a loner Sim, she doesn't really like to meet new people. She likes the people she knows. And as unflirty, she won't necessarily know how to flirt. And I think that's just because she's a loner and just never been interested. But at the same time, her aspiration is to find her soulmate. So just because she's awkward and doesn't really know how to flirt, doesn't mean she isn't looking for her soulmate. And I think that's true for a lot of people. I know that can be true for me for sure. I don't always know how to flirt, but that doesn't mean I'm not looking for my soulmate. So yeah. So yeah, we've just been creating her here. We're getting her base look down. This is her first look. I'm playing with the hair to try to find the perfect hair. In the end, I do go back to the original, this hair. And the shape of her face evolves a little more. By this point, it's a little more unique from just the face that it started with. But as the build goes, it kind of evolves. And I really love the kind of unique face shape she ends up with in the end. It's not quite there, but it'll get there soon. I just think she's really unique as a Sim. I really like her. And I really look forward to finding her one true love. So this is the first of several CAS builds. The other CAS builds are going to be edited a lot more. a lot shorter. Well, the videos might not be shorter, but there's going to be a lot of Sims involved because I'm also creating matches for her. I have... Do I have 4 created so far? I think I did 2 families so far. One is brothers that live together, and you'll see them. The one brother is a doctor, and he's very mild-mannered. He has a really good bedside manner. He is also unflirty, and honestly, this is who I ship. I ship her and Elmo, but I'm not gonna like try to change gameplay. I'm gonna see how well we can do just letting the game kind of play out and see who seems right for her through minimal gameplay, minimal interference. Like, I know she's unflirty, so we are gonna have to run some interference or she's never gonna get with anyone. But I don't know, I'm just looking forward to seeing where the game will go. Anyway, Elmo's brother is kind of he's laid back too, but in a different way. He's kind of a bro. He lives in Elmo's basement. He's just kind of waiting to get his big break. He's a very different Sim, but you know, opposites attract, so maybe she'll end up with him. I don't know. I don't remember his name. I think it's Brody. And then I created a family with this kind of old, he's not old, he's older. He's kind of a rocker Sim, a free spirit. He's come home to live with his daughter and son, kind of stopped wandering for the moment to come live with them. His daughter is Serena. She is an alternative model. She has made plenty of money that way, so she has a nice apartment, and she can afford to take care of her father and her brother, who is a genius. Elliot is a genius, and with green hair. He looks so cool. Like, I don't know. I like really different looking Sims in this game, and they're not all going to be gothy. That's not the theme. That's just the theme for like her. As you can see, she has a very dark, kind of moody aesthetic. That's why it's called Gothic Matchmaking. Can't call it goth matchmaking because she's not a goth. Sims humor. But yeah, so then we have Elliot, who's kind of a genius, and I think he's kind of withdrawn. I don't really remember exactly what traits I gave him. We shall see. But anyway, those are the 4, technically 5, because she could really get with the father too. I mean, he's an adult, she's a young adult. It's not weird. I originally created him to be one of the possible matches, so that wouldn't be weird at all. But so far we have Elmo and Brody and Serena and Elliot. And oh my gosh, I forgot that guy's name. I really liked it too, I think. Anyway, you might have seen them. I've already got Elliot and Brody and the Finster Staples family on the gallery, and she's already on the gallery too. They're all hashtagged with Gothic Matchmaking. So yeah, anyway, as you can see, I spent forever getting her outfits right. If you're still with me, then you've seen me go through all 5 of her main outfits. I think there's 5. There might even be 4. Anyway, she has a ton of outfits because I wanted to make sure she was really unique and she was really individualistic, and there's only 4. And that her personality really shines through on all levels, that you see all layers of this Sim as you go through her different outfits. You can really tell what kind of person she is. So yeah, here we're just going back through and kind of accessorizing because the outfits were a little plain and I wanted them to be a little more gothy. So I'm giving them some gothy touches, which I think really kind of makes it, honestly. Changing some of the hair. Another thing I like to do with my Sims is keep the same hair length. I'm really picky about different hair across different outfits looking like it could come from the same head of hair. I try to keep all the lengths relatively the same so that you can imagine, you know, the Sim isn't getting like a haircut every time their hair changes. Yeah. So it is really coming together now. You'll notice this CAS video has music in the background. That music is from bensound.com. That's what I use now for my oh gosh, I can't say it. Royalty-free music. Just some spooky tracks to kind of get us in the mood. Yeah. I want to do a quick shout out to the Bob Squad. I was a little late to the party, but I am so glad I found the party. If you don't know, the Bob Squad is what we call ourselves if we were there for the Yule log this year. That Sim Guru Steve, it originated actually on the Sims Twitch channel, and it was just a Yule log with Bob Pancakes and Eliza and their butler. His name is actually Tyson, but he was kind of an alcoholic, so he ended up being called Boozy. So anyway, it was just a lot of fun. It ends up being just Bob and Boozy. Eliza meets an unfortunate end because she was glitching the other two out. But yeah, shout out to the Bob Squad. It started on the Sims Twitch channel, and everybody loved it so much that they broke it off onto a channel called Sim Gruvers, and Sim Guru Steve kept it going until, gosh, 2 days ago? Yeah, we've been 2 days without our Bobs now, and it was just amazing, the little community that kind of sprang up. I didn't actually find it until New Year's Eve, and it was kind of a really depressing New Year's Eve this year, with all that's kind of been going on, and work has been really hard lately, and I was just kind of struggling to stay upbeat, and I just stumbled upon this stream and these people, and it was just so much fun. So yeah. This music is like the worst music ever for the background of talking about the Bob Squad. I was really depressed. Oh, let's listen to this creepy clown music. But yeah, the Bob Squad has helped me a little bit kind of get over my depression. It was something to distract me. And the people I met are really totally worth it. I'm so happy that I found the Bob Squad when I did. They've also inspired me to bring back the Ground Up series, which you might notice is no longer hidden on the channel. It is now public again, and I will be moving forward with that LP because people just really like the idea, and it's not as creepy as, I mean, I have ideas now that'll make it not as creepy as it was originally. Someone suggested using the cow plant, which I think could be fun, and there were other suggestions. There will be an Easter egg that only some of the Bob Squad will get. One of the victims. They'll know who it is. But yeah, so that's how I spent my New Year's Eve with the Bob Squad. I went to bed early because I had to work the next day. But until like 9 o'clock, that's how I spent New Year's Eve. And then I got up the next day and I went to work and I watched more Bobs, and more Bobs. Love the Bobs. It was a beautiful time. So yeah, we've only got a few more minutes here of CAS. We are all the way up to the party outfit. I think I only did one. I did two for the formal. As you saw, she has like a very, very gothic formal outfit, a very, very formal gothic formal outfit, and a kind of more edgy outfit. I tried to do that because she is, I guess, the best of both worlds. She's got like the classically gothy look, and she's also got kind of the edgy, and also the more laid back. She kind of does all of the different genres of goth in one person, but she is a pretty laid back person, personality wise. She just has a flair for the dramatic as far as clothing goes, the dark and dramatic. And I do too, so I can relate. But yeah. Oh, I love those eyes. That was so cool. I didn't use them in the end, but they were super cool. I think I used them for one of her outfits, though, I thought. Yeah, this outfit changes dramatically. That was not at all what this is going to be. Maybe the green eyes do stay. I don't know. I was trying to match the green eyes with, like, something here, and it just wasn't working. So now I was changing hairs so that we weren't using the same hairs all that many times, and making sure the hairs went well with whatever the outfit was. I just love her face shape. when it kind of evolved into that oval shape, that kind of long oval shape, I really love that. I think it's unique. I think it makes her stand out as a sim. I really love that. So yeah, here we are just kind of going through some of her outfits kind of quickly. I didn't actually slow it down and take any pictures. I'm sorry for that. I got so excited to do the voiceover that I totally forgot. Yeah, here we are giving her traits. She's creative and a loner and unflirty, and she wants to find her soulmate. So yeah, this is her. Just standing there forever as I go through her names, trying to find the right one. And we do eventually come across Hart, which I thought was totally cheesy and perfect. Yep, isn't that cute? Just a few more tweaks as we come to the end, and you'll get to see each of her outfits a little better. Because I do pause on each of them, I think, because I'm trying to change her eyeliners so they're not all the same. I know, I'm so picky. I'm so detail-oriented when it comes to my CAS builds. Especially for something like this, where she's really going to be a prominent figure. I just want to make sure it's right for all of you. So yeah. Here I am coming up with the blurb for the gallery. I went ahead and left this in because I thought it can maybe help you find it on the gallery if you know what to look for. And yeah, so thank you so much for joining me on this adventure into Simtropy, and I really look forward to doing this Let's Play. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, and I really look forward to going on this adventure with all of you. So yeah, I will see you in the next cast.